bit about turtle. Now, you may be thinking, what is turtle? Now, turtle is in coding used to make different shapes or draw a name or even just make different objects in Python. So, what we're going to do is now you've seen I've started on the home page. Normally, I have just a normal Repel opened already. We're going to get create and we're going to now search up Python with turtle. So, Python normally, in Repel at least, doesn't work normally. You need to get the Python with turtle. So we're gonna write, I have it right there. You can search it up, Python with, put in brackets. It'll show up and like that. And I'm gonna just name it GDC 7. And let's create a Repel. And now, what we're gonna do is we're now going to learn how to make a little spiral. And then we're going to be learning how to import different shapes and even how to write something, okay? Let's first import the turtle. Even though turtle is already there, we're just going to import it once again. Now, before I import random, we're going to just make the base of our, our code and our spiral. So we're going to do screen equals turtle dot screen, and this is the screen, by the way, so we're talking about the screen right now. We're going to change the screen color right now. It's white. We're going to make it black. Screen dot bg color equals, sorry, not equals, brackets. I'm going to make this black. Then we're going to write pen equals turtle, and we're gonna write just dot capital turtle, and then we're going to just write brackets, and then we're gonna write pen dot pen color, and we're gonna change the pen color to yellow. Okay, and it's add a capsule. Now, what we're going to do, now we're going to add a for loop. Now, as I said in the last video, for loops are stuff, there is a loop that repeats a code a certain amount of times. So now, we're going to make, I'm going to write X. You can write I, you can write number, you can write anything you want. So I'm writing X, and then we're going to do in range, and we want this to repeat 360 times to make a full circle. So 360, colon. Now, what we're going to do is we're gonna write we're gonna write pen dot circle, and we're gonna write X here. So this is the variable that we've used. Pen dot left, and we're gonna write 360 divided by 5. Okay, all right, print X. So we're gonna print X now. So we've made it a circle, gonna make it continuously go in spiral, and we're gonna print X now. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna teach you something called speed. Now, speed, as you know, the normal English dictionary word, speed is to make something go fast. It's like the speed of a person. He was fast, he was slow, anyone. So in Python, it's actually very strange. The speed, if you want to make the speed super fast, it would be 0. The speed is 0. If you want to make it slow and stuff, you can make it 10. Like 1 will go ish. Like, let me show you. Speed, pen dot speed. If I put 1, the code won't run right now actually. So we're just gonna write let's write 0, and then we're going to, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna get our we're gonna do something called random. Now random, I've taught you before when we made the guessing game, and sorry, we need to put this actually in a capital. I think that's why it's not running. See, as you can see now, it will go super fast with a spiral using circles. And yep. So that's what you call speed 0. Now, I'm going to stop it right there. And as you can see over here, it'll go all the way till 360. I'm going to make this 1. Let me show you. It will go super slow. 1 is the slowest, 0 is the fastest. I don't get it either, but that's how it works. As you can see, it's super slow. And that's where we're going to put 0. Lots of people like to put speed 10 to make it go quite fast, not so fast. As you can see, it's not so fast, but yeah. And some people even put 100, which is still not even that fast as 0. 0 is the fastest. Nothing can beat 0. And I agree, because 0 is my favorite number. But anyway, now what we're going to do is we're going to make it change colors. And to do that, let's add a variable. But first, before that, we're going to import something called random. I was saying this before in the video. And we're going to now write colors as our variable. Let's add a few colors. Let's do red. Then let's do blue. Then maybe even green. And then maybe even let's just stick to yellow. Okay? Now, we can keep this. There's no problem with that. Now in the for loop, we're going to write pen color. We're going to make this a random choice. So we're going to do random dot choice. And then we're going to do colors. And we're going to put another brackets inside. Right, colors. So this is to specify from what variable we're taking these colors from. So now, if I write, as you can see, it's choosing different colors in random order. And it's making our spiral. So this is pretty cool. I love doing this. But yeah. So now, what we're going to do is, so it'll obviously go till 360. And then it will only stop. So let's make it go to 360 and stopped. There you go. Now, as you can see, it stopped on 359 because it starts on 0. So we can even put this to 361, and then it will actually go to 360. But that's your choice. I'm keeping it at 360. Now, what we're going to do, and by the way, you can change this to any number you want. So I can make it even 10. I can run it, and it will only go till 10. As you go. Well, it'll go to 9, as I told you in the last video. Because it starts at 0. Anyway, I'm going to put it back to 360. Run. And it goes super fast. Anyway, now, what we're going to do is we're going to let's just put this under a hash. It's all under hash. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to make a little, I'm going to write something. If I run, nothing's going to happen, but what we're going to do is we're going to get write, say, my name, Kyra. Write right now is not defined. So I'm going to be showing how to write right now. So I'm recommending putting this in every single time you import something. You could put import. So we're going to let's remove this. Actually, let's keep the random. It's fine. We're going to just remove this import. I'm going to write from. So Turtle has different modules in it. So write is one of the modules. So we're going to just put in everything. So from Turtle import star or asterisk, whatever you want to call it. And now this should work. So now if I run it, gonna write Kyra right over there. Super small, can't really see it, but it's right over there. Now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna make a shape. How fun is that? So we're gonna just put this under hash. Now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna teach you a few movements, okay? Like forward, backward, right, and left. I'm sure you know what these movements are, but now we're gonna make it go forward a few steps to make, let's say, a rectangle. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna make maybe 50. Let's remove this backward. So it'll go 50 steps. Now let's put a right. And right and left are always in degrees. So let's make it turn 90 degrees. Then we're gonna add a forward. Again. And then it'll go right 90 degrees again. And then I'm gonna do this again. And over this again. And let's put this just like this. As you can see, it's again. Look at that. This is not a rectangle, this is a square. If you want to make a rectangle, you have to increase some of them. So this could be 50. This could be 100. That could be 50. This could be 100. Now if I run it, as you can see, it's going to have a rectangle. Look at that, we drew a shape. But doesn't it look like it's a bit hard to write so many lines of code? That's what I explained in the last one, which was about for loops. Remember? Now what we're going to do, we're going to delete all of this code right here. Okay? We're going to write for I in range. We're going to get number 4 because it repeats 4 times. And a colon. I'm going to press tab. We're going to hit tab over here. Going to hit tab over here. And now without that, it's still going to draw a square. Just like that. You see? For loops are so helpful because you won't have to write the same line of code over and over again. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Check out the girlswhocode.net website. I'm sure you're going to love it. And it has all these tutorials over there. And yep, I'll catch you in the next video. Bye!